What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. A big thank you for coming back and choosing another one of my videos right here on YouTube. Recently I have started to download some tactics and put them through their paces, and today I've got another tactic testing video on the channel. I have picked Liverpool, Middlesbrough and Bolton to run a one-season sim, and I've picked a tactic out that I think should do quite well for all three teams. Now obviously they are in three different levels of the English pyramid, so you're going to get a gist of how this tactic will work the further down the system that you go. As always, we're going to show you the tactic, the in possession, out of possession and the in transition, and then we will reveal those final results. So let's jump into the tactics tab and have a little look at the tactics. So it's Zaz Earth 1.0. It does have some peculiar positions. Let's break some of them down now. So we've got a sweeper keeper to start us off on support. On the left hand side you have a ball playing defender on defend. In the centre of a three you have a libero on support. On the right hand side of the three you have a ball playing defender on defend. On the left you have a wing back on attack. In the middle you have a roaming playmaker on support. And on the right hand side you have a wing back on attack. So obviously at this point in the video, if you need to pause for any reason, maybe you've come here to port this out to a different version of the game, maybe the handheld or the console version, don't forget to come back and let me know in the comments section, do these tactics port out? I'd really like to know if that is the case. So let's move on with positions then. Two central midfielders, the first on the left and the second on the right. And then at the top of the pitch you have one advanced forward and another one next to him. So the tactic basically is a 3-5-2. It could be a 3-3-2-2, depending on how far those central midfielders get up the pitch. It's a custom clean slate tactical style with an attacking mentality. Its in possession looks like this. In transition looks like this. Out of possession will look like this. So that's the tactic and the positions broken down. Let's jump on in to Liverpool's competitions tab and see how they have got on. So you can see that they haven't won the Premier League, but they did finish second, finishing 3 points runners up to Manchester City. However, they did end up winning the Champions League. The tactic carried them all the way through to the final, where they beat Chelsea 2-0. In the FA Cup, they were knocked out in the quarterfinals by Manchester United. Carabao Cup knocked out in the third round by Wolves, and unfortunately they lost the opener of the season in the Community Shield. So let's have a little look at the Premier League and see what happened there, why they finished behind Manchester City. So 38 games played, 25 won, 8 draws, 5 losses, including both Man City games, which is where the league was lost. They scored 103 goals, conceded 40, had a goal difference of 63 and points of 83, losing that by 3 points. So top scorers in the league, but Manchester City conceding a lot less goals obviously means that they were more likely to win the league. If we go back and have a look at the profile and break down some of the stats. So Mo Salah with 32 goals. He had a 7.67 average rating. Andy Robertson getting 12 assists. Mo Salah with 12 Player of the Match awards. Alisson kept 14 clean sheets. The pair of wing-backs were in the disciplinary section with 13 yellow cards each, so maybe something to keep an eye on. So overall, Liverpool to start us off have won the Champions League. They couldn't win the Premier League. Can we have more success with Middlesbrough in the Championship? And straight away you can see that the answer is yes. Middlesbrough have ended up winning the Sky Bet Championship by a clear 11 points from Norwich, which is really impressive. In the FA Cup they were knocked out in the third round by Chelsea, and the Carabao Cup they were knocked out in the third round by Chelsea. So obviously not wanting to come up against Chelsea in cup competition anytime soon. Let's have a look at the Championship and break that down then. We go to the stages for that and show you Middlesbrough's season. I keep knocking that button. So played 46, won 30, drawn 11, 5 losses, 122 goals scored, 52 goals conceded, goal difference of 70 and 101 points. And that's a seriously impressive total. I haven't seen in too many of these tactic testers Norwich getting beaten by many teams, certainly not by 11 points. And when you consider that Middlesbrough have scored 122 goals across the season. That's far more than Norwich, far more than anybody else in the league. But they did concede more than Norwich with 52 goals. So let's have a look at the profile page and see where these goals come from. So you had Muniz getting 27 goals. He had a 7.39 average rating. Howson with 10 assists. 8 Player of the Match awards for Muniz. 15 yellow cards for Giles. And nobody in the bottom 3 sections. So Middlesbrough going on to win the Championship. You've got Liverpool Champions League winners. Middlesbrough are Championship winners. Can we follow that up with Bolton? No, but they are getting promoted automatically. They finished in second place with 90 points, 10 behind Peterborough. Let's have a look at the competitions for the rest of them. So in the FA Cup, they were knocked out in the third round by Brentford, knocked out in the first round of the Carabao Cup by Rotherham, and knocked out by Liverpool under-21s in the semi-finals of the Papa John's Trophy. If we go to the Sky Bet League One table, let's look at the stages and look at the league table. You can see that Bolton ended up playing 46 games, winning 26 of them, drawing 12. They lost 8. Scored 99 goals, conceded 61, had a goal difference of 38, and got 90 points. So they were 3 points clear of Portsmouth, who finished third, but 10 points behind Peterborough. It's still an impressive season for a team that isn't one of the title contenders at the start. So Bodvarsson is their top goal scorer. John Bodvarsson getting 18 goals. He also had their highest average rating with 7.30. Did they have anybody on the assist list? So Bodvarsson just missing out on the top 4. You got Williams, Bradley, John and Charles all getting 8 assists too. Player of the Match awards, nobody there. Clean sheets, how many did their goalkeeper keep? James Trafford keeping 15 clean sheets across the season. You've got Sheehan getting 14 yellow cards. Beck with 15.82 kilometres covered per 90 minutes. So, all in all, a decent enough return. One team going up automatically, one team winning their league, and one team winning the championship. I think this is a sound tactic that you can tweak, add a few players to, put them in the right positions, and I think you could go and make this a successful tactic. Right then, if you're with me at this point of the video, firstly, a big thank you. I really do appreciate everybody that sticks around. Secondly, you could hit the like and subscribe button to help the channel. I really, really would appreciate it. Support for the channel and the growth on the channel recently has been phenomenal. I really must say thank you for that. Before you go, don't forget to check out the rest of the channel. We have Let's Plays, Wonder Kids, more tactics, tips, tutorials, a little bit of something for everybody on the channel. But for this one, I'm going to wrap it there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon on another video.